Welcome to another episode of the Gold Digger Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Potential. Today we're talking about how life can sometimes make you feel like you're completely worthless. Have you ever been in a situation where you feel like no matter what I do, life just doesn't seem to work out for me? I find myself frustrated. I find myself wanting to give up. I find myself like it seems like people are moving on ahead of me. People are moving on and I'm still in the same exact place. I know exactly how you're feeling. I've been there before, right? As you all know, I went from owning and operating a multi-million dollar business ultimately to losing that within 1 year. I went through a terrible divorce, and since then, for the last couple of years, the challenges in truly finding myself has always been available. I understand how you're feeling. I know exactly where you are. So today we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about some of the challenges that you may feel, the challenges that you may face, particularly when you feel like no matter what you do, it just does not seem to be working out for you. Sometimes people say you got to think positively. You do, you think positively. You try to maintain a positive thoughts, but it just seems like life is not working out for you. So we want to talk about that today. We want to break down some of the myths that, specifically as a motivational speaker, many of us, we think that just thinking positive is going to fix those situations for you. But I got news for you today. You are exactly where you should be. I know that might not sound like what you want to hear, but I want to repeat that. You are exactly right now where you should be. I had a call with one of my students earlier today, and I was telling them exactly that. You are exactly where you should be. You're not behind. It's not that life is just not working out for you. It's not that some people seem to be excelling past you. It's not that the universe, God, the creator, just wants you to remain at your low level. You are exactly where you should be. Have you ever thought about that? Many of you say you want to be rich, you want to be successful, you want to own and operate businesses, right? But here's the interesting thing about that. You don't know anything about business. You don't know anything about operating business. So maybe God, the creator, whoever you pray to outside of yourself, is holding some of those things back from you because you're not yet ready. Have you literally thought about that? Like, I understand, like me personally, I ran and operated a multi-million dollar business. My situation was not necessarily something outside of myself. It was a divorce. But perhaps for me, it was learning how to master relationships. Maybe I didn't understand the dynamic between relationship building, or maybe the partner that I had wasn't the right partner for me for where I need to go or where I'm going in the future. Like, these are all real things that many of us sometimes we don't even think about. We don't realize that oftentimes the creator, the universe, God, whoever you pray to, is protecting you from certain things. If you became the multi-billion dollar business owner you want to be today, most of you would probably be broke the next day, be in debt the next day, would divorce the next day, you're not yet ready. I want to bring you to something positive. Anything in your life, whether it's your business, whether it's your income, whether it's your relationships, any and everything in your life grows to the extent that you do. I want to share that with you again. Many and everything in your life grows to the extent that you do. So if you're not yet making $100,000, it's because you are not yet $100,000 person. If you're not making $1 million, the truth is you are not yet $1 million person. Like, there's some truth in reality in that. I want to make $1 million, but guess what? When I make 10,000, when I make 15,000, when I make 50,000, I don't know how to manage that. I don't know how to invest that. I don't know where to make that money work for me. So maybe I'm being shielded, I'm being protected from $1 million or $2 million. I want you guys to do something for me. Go and research everyone that has won the lottery. Within 3 to 5 years, they were dead, broke, or worse off than when they started. Because what happened is They got an influx of money, but they never became millionaires. They got an influx of money, but they didn't know how to invest. All of their life, they've been consumers. And if you're a consumer, the thing is, you know how to do best is consume. You don't know how to invest. You don't know how to make the money work for you. You don't know how to multiply the money. So imagine it like this. You have an influx of money, $1 million, 2, 3, 4, 5 million. You want the best things. You want the greatest car. You want to live in the best neighborhoods. Very quickly, the money goes out the window. Now, I often hear people say, if I became a multi-million dollar, if I won a multi-million dollars today, this is what I would do with the money. I would go buy me a $2, $3 million house. Most people don't recognize when you purchase a $4, $5, $6 million home, the same day your taxes have gone up. So if you bought a modest home where you're comfortable in it, maybe your taxes are $5,000, $6,000 a year. When you buy a multi-million dollar home, your taxes go from $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year that you have to maintain for the life of when you own that property. So the millions you make, they're spending very quickly. You don't even have the tax money put aside. So you see, maybe you're not yet where you're supposed to be because you have not mastered yourself. You have not mastered the skill sets that you need to get there. Now, I'm reading a book. The book is called Mastery. I look at great men, Mozart, for example. Mozart's father, Leopold, was also a musician, but Mozart, because he wanted to become a master, he didn't want to live under his father's shadow. He had to get away from his father's shadow and go practice different things. Sometimes the skill set you have is not enough. Maybe you need another skill set. Maybe you need to go master some other skill. Maybe you need a new connection. Maybe you need something that is not even in your field, but you have to master it to understand how your field works. Guys, life is not, the Creator is not malevolent, where it wants to see you poor, it wants to see you begging, it wants to see you stuck, where you can't progress in life. That's not the Creator. If that's your mindset of God, you have an incorrect mindset of God. Because when I look at God, when I look at life, I see everything is in abundance. Water has been in abundance ever since man existed on the earth. Air has been in abundance ever since man existed on the earth. Everything that you should ever need, the Creator has created those things for you in abundance. Now, when we look at scarcity, I think that it is a combination of greedy men that wants to create scarcity. And the second thing, which is the toughest thing, is our own ignorance. Our own ignorance is keeping you poor. Our own ignorance is keeping you stuck. Now, one of the things that truly freed me financially when I ultimately started to realize the purpose of money. I used to think when I was poor that money was for the purpose of paying bills. And 99.9% of people think that in order for me, money is for the purpose of paying bills. That's why you remain poor. So you exchange your time, you exchange your energy to make paper just so you can pay bills. Now, middle class people think that money is for the purpose of acquiring credit and then turning around, using that credit and acquiring more debt. You see, they're stuck in that cycle. When I learn wealthy people, I want you to hear this. If you're listening to the sound of my voice, get a pen and paper now, because if you can hear this, it's going to change your life and change your life forever. Wealthy people see money only. Wealthy people see money for the purpose of making more money. That is the job of money. Money is a tool like a hammer. Money is a tool like your car that gets you from one place to another place. Money is the tool that allowed you to purchase your car. Money is nothing more than a tool, a vehicle. Once you see money as a tool, you begin to detach yourself from the value that you've placed on it mentally. You've put money as this God above you. And remember, the Creator says, "There shall not be any other gods before me." For many of you, money has become a god. That's why many people will go out and kill for money. Many people will go out and steal for money. Many people will go out and commit all sorts of grievous crimes for money when they don't realize money is nothing more than a tool. They don't go and kill for hammers. They don't go and kill for tires. Well, some do. They want to rob you for your rims. They don't go and kill for nails. They don't go and kill for plates, but they kill you for money, paper, actual paper. So you see, your relationship with money is the problem. When you realize money is nothing more than a tool, compounded with the knowledge that the only purpose for money in my life is for money to go out and earn more money for me. Once you understand the purpose of money, you begin to free yourself entirely. And you realize my money has a job. Just like I wake up in the morning and go to work, my money must work for me as well. So guess what, people? You can begin to change your life around. You simply need to become the person, simply need to become the thing, simply need to have the knowledge. Many of you perish, the Bible says, for a lack of knowledge. So instead of acquiring more money, your job should be to acquire more knowledge, acquire more wisdom. Because here's the greater truth. Here's the secret some of you have to pay millions upon millions for. Some have joined occult societies to learn this. You yourself are the money. What do I mean by that? The reason why major companies will pay you $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 because they understand your output. The energy that you carry inside is the money. You are the money. If I know that I am the money, my energy is the money, how I interact is the money, the way I think changes, because wherever I go, money is already there. Acres of Diamond, Russell Conwell, read his book. I am the money. So I don't need to go out and give my energy to other things and other people when I am the money. If I understand that money is a tool, I find ways to make my money earn for me. I find a job for my money. Then while I sleep, my money works for me. You see that? Maybe some of you are not where you are, not because you're not good enough, but because you're not ready. The Creator's protecting you from certain things you are not yet ready for. You can't even manage your own self. You can't even manage the times you want to wake up in the morning. You can't even manage your exercise regimen. How are you going to manage a company of 100 employees? How are you going to manage a budget of $2, $3, $5, $10, $20 million? You can't even manage yourself. You can't even get to your appointment now on time. How are you going to manage a company of 5,000 employees and you expect all of them there to be on time? You see, the universe is a mirror of yourself. Once you begin to master your own self, right? This is why the great Egyptians say, know thyself. Master yourself. If you master yourself, you master the world. If you master yourself, you master the universe. If you master yourself, you master everything around you. If you can govern and rule and discipline yourself, you can rule a vast company, a vast empire. And some of you really don't want to hear that truth because that takes the blame away from everything else and places back squarely on my shoulder. You know what? I'm not where I need to be because I'm not ready. I'm not where I need to be because I don't have the knowledge yet. I don't have the skill set. I used to think that money was to pay bills. That's fair enough, right? I used to think money was to pay bills. But now I've learned that rich people see money as a way to make more money. Guys, I'm starting a new program right now that I want to share with you. My new ebook is out right now. The site and the link for it will soon be available. If you want to get that ebook, this ebook, Going Through the Storm, is going to change your life in ways that you have not even think or imagined. Again, I went from building a multi-million-dollar company, lost it in over 1 year, and now I'm in the process of rebuilding again. Because again, you are the money. The knowledge you require, you can lose everything in one day and rebuild it again. And if the ebook is not enough, guys, Right now, I'm taking one-on-one calls. If you simply want to structure your life, if you want to find out, listen, Mr. Potential, what is it that I'm not doing right? Where is it? Sometimes you just need a little tweak. Book a call with me. I'd love to talk about how we can get you on the next phase of your life, how we can get you to the next situations of your life. I definitely want to see you win. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can help me get in the algorithm in this video. Again, welcome to another episode of the Go to Good Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Potential. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one.